everything Empress. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If you want a more personal, you can reach me at patreon.com/Cole with the cards. This message is for Virgo. Any placement? All right, so Virgos, it's so funny because it's like maybe I do, but then I don't. Like, I feel like everything that you do for like the next 24 to 48 hours, like, I feel like you need to make sure you just kind of following, like, you know, like your intuition or your like your gut, okay? Because I feel like, you know, you are actually doing what Libras most often do, which is like that indecisive behavior sometimes. Because I feel like you're looking at something and you like, do I want to? No, I don't want to. Do I? No, I don't want to. So I feel like you're trying to let somebody know, like, not to play with you, but at the same sense, you like, man, you know what? I'm bigger than this bullshit, so I'm not even about to do that shit. But don't get it twisted. You feel me? Like, so I feel like you could be, it could be in regards to like protectiveness or defending yourself. I just feel like you have like this dynamic energy, like you're really, really focused, and people just feel the need to like compete with you, even though you're not even competing with them. I feel like you still trying to finish up the last 2 goddamn task lists on your goddamn on schedule or whatever it is that you may need to do. So like competing is the least thing that you're trying to do. In fact, what you're trying to do is focus on what you got going on. So you definitely got something in the pipeline. It says that you're definitely close to success. This is something that's going to transform you spiritually, but mostly financially, okay? I feel like it also changes the way in the dynamic of how something looks, not just your profound image, it says, but it looks like it's ending something like generational curses, you know, issues that you have. You become more independent with this. So apparently it must be more money, so you don't really have to be very reliant on anyone else. This is also could be like a relationship, a person. Maybe you meet somebody and you like, okay, you know, I do want to date you. And then you like, you know what, I don't. I feel like you're very indecisive about like what you want or what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? I feel like you've been meditating often or a little bit more than what you normally do. And I feel like you're getting like a lot of good downloads about like what to do. I feel like whatever it is that you're working on or whatever it is that you have secure is going to also secure some level of freedom of your time, but also finances. So you just feel a little bit more free. I feel like you're observing something here. Okay, there you are. I feel like you are spiritually enlightened, but I feel like you're only enlightened because you have time. Now, that could be because you have had the opportunity to realize, you know, what's to somebody, you know, what's their point, what's their goal. Yeah, you got Hermit here in the Devil. So you could be dating a Capricorn. I feel like you're trying to release yourself from this person because I feel like you're realizing patterns, or you're really realizing like this person is powerless for as long as you don't pay them any attention. So I feel like you're releasing someone or you're surrendering something. It could also be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like you just feel like something is defeated, is ruined, is weird, it's dead. Like you just don't want it yet. I feel like the reason this person is doing that because they're going through dark night of the soul. Definitely getting Capricorn energy with that. You're showing up as well with Virgo. Could also have Taurus in your chart. I just feel like you're also looking at something as an issue. Like, you know, you're just kind of looking at yourself about like why. If this is a recurrent relationship, you could be asking yourself like, why do you keep going back to the same person or something like that? I mean, it's very common, especially if you have history with someone. It says here that you are, you know, you're just reassuring yourself that it's no maybe returning or spinning the block. Yeah, I said that, didn't I? In the beginning of reading, I said that y'all was giving off on like Libra energy. It could actually be a Libra. You could be saying to yourself like, you know, I'm not dealing with this Libra anymore. Like it's just too much or something like that. All right, so I feel like you're just ignoring something for now. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, because I feel like this person is like playing a lot of games. It says lessons. So like I feel like you're learning your lesson with dealing with them. You like, bro, like I'm not about to keep going back and forth with you. Yeah, star. Okay. Anger. 6 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this person has like, they have an issue with like commitment. I feel like this could be like, this literally could be a Libra. It definitely could be a Pisces, or it could be like a Capricorn. Like somebody that just, you know, they conform very easy to different shit, or they just keep changing who they are. It could also be Cancer or Scorpio. I feel like somebody just keeps changing up, or they just keep switching up. Yeah, somebody's being weird. I feel like you're very much aware of what they're doing and why they're doing it. Because like I feel like you don't have time for that shit. I mean, remember it says that you're close to something. So I feel like this is the least thing that you need, is to deal with like whatever it is these people got going on. Like I feel like somebody's trying to throw you off. For real, for real. You have Strength here. All right. Yeah, and then you got the Queen of Swords. So I feel like I know it sounds weird because like maybe you know this person and maybe y'all been cool for a while, but like it says virtue and compassion. Like I feel like you need to just kind of move on or take a step back and just look at this until you overcome it. And then once you overcome it, then you need to go back and revisit it when you have a little bit more like focus. Cause I feel like you trying to do too much at once, or it's too many people at once, or it's just a lot going on at once. Like it's just, you trying to build some sort of foundation or something. And these people, they just, they come around maybe to sleep with you or something, and then after they sleep with you, like they right back acting fucking weird or something, and that's putting you in like this depressive energy. Like you could also be having nightmares and anxiety. It says you're at your breaking point, so maybe you want to slap somebody between the washer and the dryer, but like instead of doing that, like just realize that this shit is old fashioned. Like it's weird, it's dumb. Like you're not about to continue to deal with that shit. Like you want a classic romantic normal fucking relationship. So you could be seeking connection with somebody that's mature. This seems like a very immature motherfucker that don't know how to communicate. Like how the fuck somebody, if people still acting weird and they're adults and they can't communicate and tell you what they do and do not want, like yeah, they're abandoning you and then ending some shit. You do a self-evaluation of yourself for them abandoning you, and then they come back and try to act like y'all are like a twin flame. You let them back in and then they right back gone again. 8 of Cups. It says let go. You searching for something through somebody because of you being in this energy of being like stuck or something. Like if you want to escape this energy, the best way you could do it is realizing what this person is doing to you and that they shouldn't even have that much authority to be able to do it, because they are actually changing the context of your North Node and your MC and your energy and your mood. Okay? Something to think about. Thanks, Virgo.